Hello, my name's Caleb Cardinal, and as that title suggests, this show is called Zombie Survival 101 Episode 3. Now, there's something I need to get off my chest before we get started. Alright, this isn't zombie related, but I have a topic I'd like to debate. So, let's check it out. Okay, let me read you this comment just so we're clear here. Calling out trolls is the new trolling. Just saying. Okay. Well, hating on a person's video for no irrelevant reason is the old trolling. And being a jackass is being a jackass. There's my theories. Okay, so let's look into this further. Calling out a troll is the new trolling. So I'm a troll because I called out a troll. But then that means you're a troll because you called out a troll. Okay. You guys listened, and I have comment questions for today. So, first one comes from Glockmeister26. Okay, so he has two questions. I'm going to answer them both. How long would it take a zombie to starve to death? And I believe it would take the same as it would as me or you to starve to death, about 2 to 3 weeks. Because after 2 to 3 weeks of no nutrients or no food, he's going to start shutting down just like a human does. So 2 to 3 weeks. Second question: do you think they are more active at night, and why? I don't think zombies will be more active at night. Maybe the same. You know, I'm sure that the virus is going to keep the zombies sleep deprived, so they'll be up all hours of the night. You know, so it doesn't matter day or night. Still have to be careful because zombies are going to be awake at all times of the day, I think. But the reason that it's more dangerous at night isn't because they're all awake or they're all hoarding around at night more than versus the day. It's because at nighttime you're walking around with an impairity. You have trouble seeing in the dark. Any person does. And they might have trouble seeing in the dark as well, but it's better to know where things are and be able to see your surroundings than be walking in blind. So I think zombies are probably active straight through the days. Sleep when they absolutely need to, probably like when they're deprived of sleep, their body shuts down so they can sleep. But I don't believe that they have a steady sleeping schedule. So stay safe, don't go out at night, and that's what I think. Thanks for the questions, Glockmeister. I appreciate it, and I'm glad that you like my show. I really do. And I'm glad that everybody likes my show. I'm happy to be here to do this. So thank you. And another question I have for you guys. The next question comes from a friend of mine. His YouTube channel is A Sound Like Silence. He was one of my first subscribers. He does katana cutting videos, which are good. And katana is an excellent weapon for zombies. And he asked me, how do zombies react to fire? Does it kill them? And does it have an immediate effect? How a zombie is going to react to fire is the best you're going to get out of a zombie is confused. He's not going to feel the pain because a kind of zombie virus would enable him to feel that. So he might be confused of why there's flames, you know, but that's the best you're probably going to do because there's not a lot of thought in the zombie's head. It's primal. So might be confused, but as far as that, he's not really going to act up much at all. And as far as killing him, it would take a while, but it would kill him. The trauma of the melting skin, and then when it got into any region in here, burnt any kind of organs, it would kill him. So eventually it would kill him. And for immediate effect, no, not at all. As a matter of fact, it'd be a bad day for you because you would not only have a zombie running towards you, now you have a zombie that's on fire running towards you. That's two hazards you don't want to come across. So it would be a bad day for you if you're using a flamethrower against zombies. Thanks for the question. Continue cutting them mats. I'm watching. And let's get on to some other things for today's episode. Okay, in the very first chapter of my book, I talk about a zombie bug out bag. Now, let's get into assembling your zombie bug out bag and what to carry. I don't have all the supplies on hand right now, but we'll talk about it. First, let's read the intro I wrote for chapter 1. Being prepared will save your life. Having the basic supplies, tools, and a durable weapon from the get-go will go a long way. Here's a list of things you'll need for a proper zombie bug out bag. First off, you're going to need the most important thing in a zombie bug out bag, the bag. Now you can get a decent bag like this at Walmart. Get an outdoors backpack, don't get a school backpack, and that'll work just fine. Just make sure that it has a lot of room to store stuff, so you can have as much stuff as you need. See how this has a lot of room, and then you're ready to start assembling your bug out bag. Now that you got your bag, you're gonna need a durable weapon to fight with. This is my modded version of the cold steel two-handed katana machete. The regular two-handed katana machete works enough. Here is the cold steel gladius machete, which is my personal favorite. So you want a strong, durable weapon. Alright, let's get on to the next thing. Next, you're going to need a handgun. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a handgun to show you, but in my other video I talked why you're going to need a handgun. Next, you're going to need perishable food and water, canteen or bottle. The reason is perishable food, obviously, because you can't bring food that's going to go bad, because you got to ration it and save it, because food's going to be scarce. Water, because it's a zombie apocalypse. You can't be too safe when it comes to clean water. So, water and perishable foods. You're going to need a utility fixed blade and a folding knife. And the reason is the utility fixed blade is for anything that you would use a utility knife for, such as sharpening sticks, making shelter, or anything that you need to have done, cutting rope, anything. So you're going to need that. Plus you're going to need a small folding knife. And the small folding knife is simply for food prep. You don't want to use any of the knives that you use it for anything else to prepare your food with. You want something, and you can't walk around with a kitchen cutlery set in your backpack, now can you? Okay, so if you want to find out other things to put in your zombie bug out bag, go to theplasticzombie.weebly.com, and on that website you can have a lot of good things for a zombie survivalist or zombie enthusiast. You can read my book as of so far. You can look at other tips that I put up there, zombie news, and any zombie related articles. I constantly update it, so make sure you go there. And don't you forget How to Kill a Zombie Episode 1 coming real soon with the Gil Hibben Professional Throwing Axe and the Cold Steel Perfect Balance Thrower. And we're going to throw those at some nice zombie targets, and we're going to kill some zombies. So, my name's Caleb Cardinal. Stay tuned.